Time now for Good4Utah Gardens, brought to you by Millcreek Gardens.
It's a great day at Millcreek Gardens, isn't it, LaRene?
It's always a great day at Millcreek Gardens.
It is, and it's time to get your garden ready for spring. I am in the very most appropriate outfit. Look at my shoes. I have to stand on my tippy toes. You're in the perfect shoes.
Hey, these are durable. You know, you need to be comfortable in the garden.
You do, and one of the things that makes you comfortable is this like yoga mat behind you.
Yeah, this is a kneeling pad, and it's great because when you're in the garden getting ready to work, you know, you can just like kneel along and do your work without having to move it so much. But you know, here's the perennials. We need to get them ready for springtime, and the new growth is coming. So you go along, you prune out all the old dead foliage, and then we have this really cool rake that even extends out to longer that you can take and
look at that. That makes it easy. I thought it was a back scratcher.
Yeah. Well, it is a back scratcher, and you know,
Just
I really
in case. But that's wonderful, and it extends too.
It does. Okay.
This thing moves out, which I love.
It does.
Really need it to be long.
Twist it. It's really easy and simple, and it's a wonderful toy. Here's some shrubs that need some pruning. These are bluebeard, Caryopteris, and they are a summer bloomer. You can see how the growth's coming out, but there's some of the top that has died out, which is typical of that plant.
Okay.
So on these, you're just going to take and shape your plant like this. And then
I mean, it looks like you're ruining it, but that's exactly what you have to do, right?
And then you can again take that rake and pull that foliage out. Now, I've done part of this here. Sometimes when you do this, you get a lot of bristly foliage coming through, so you can take your pruners and thin out some of the branches that are going to cross out. So once you get that done, you go through here and take out maybe a third of them, especially some of them that are going to cross through the middle of the plant to make it more beautiful looking. And another thing you can do is every 3 or 4 years, you want a new plant look, so you can take some of the growth from the very bottom, take some of the older growth, and then the new plant comes out.
It's
every
prettier.
year it's a new plant. It's going to be more beautiful. Here's another large plant. This is a chase tree. It's going to get 15 to 25 feet tall. We're going to want to keep this lower, and you can see how there's buds swelling right there.
I can see it.
Just above that.
Okay.
Also on the pruning, I'm going to take crossing branches out. This one's going to come across the middle. I'm going to take that one out. That little guy,
I have never known to take the crossing branches out, LaRene.
Yep, it's a good one, especially on your roses. Now's a great time. The roses are starting to swell. Hey, look at the first sign of spring out here with the forsythia.
It's
the crocus are
beautiful.
blooming. And hey, spring's right around the corner. And you can plant pansies right now. They are not so pansy. They can take the cold weather.
I love that. Pansies aren't pansy. They're tough.
If you need some flowers for your container gardens, we have primroses, pansies. We have these bulbs starting to bloom. And then you can also, right now is an excellent time to be putting your horticultural oil on your trees, your fruit trees, so that you can prevent a lot of insect problems.
And this is the time to do that.
Now's the time, and this is ready to use.
So I just would, I would get my hose on that guy and go.
Hose and go. It's so simple.
I love that.
Now, here's some really other cool things here. We have a couple of perennials in bloom. I had the bleeding heart to begin with. This is forget-me-nots. You know, President Uchtdorf has a book about forget-me-nots, so this is really fun.
But there's peas, beets that you can plant too.
You can
vegetables.
Plant from seed and from starts.
Wow.
Here we have some Swiss chard, there's parsley, peas, romaine lettuce, arugula, and some strawberries. Let's go over here and put some in the ground.
Okay, we'll put them in the ground. Millcreek Gardens,
fun.
you need to go right now because this is the time to start getting your garden ready. And Dan Pope will be there live next week, right?
Yes, on Monday. Isn't that fun? Now these, you might want to also plant some by seed, but every 2 weeks plant your peas so you have them for a longer period of time. Preparing this soil is awesome. This is the Gardner and Bloom raised bed potting mix. Comes in a bale, and you can put it here in this garden bed. You can also mix it in your soil in the ground.
And that's the good thing about Millcreek Gardens too. You can go and just walk around, ask LaRene or any of the wonderful people there about what you need to do with the soil and all those things.
We have hundreds of years of experience of gardening. We don't mind getting our fingers dirty. We don't mind questions. It's a blast. Every day is a great day at Millcreek Gardens.
She's like this every day. When you go to Millcreek Gardens, she is just like this. So it makes your garden even more fun.
Connecting people and plants and do it in the funnest way possible.
That's what you're doing.
My mission statement.
It's perfect. And she sings also. So she'll sing for you if you go there.
Every day is a great day
at Millcreek Gardens. 3500 South, 900 East in Salt Lake. Go right now and go see LaRene and get your garden ready. Thanks, LaRene. All right, there you go. I know. Well, I'm going to eat a piece of Swiss chard in a second.
Okay.
Let's check in.